Education, growth, and economic development. For the next few minutes, we'll discuss efforts in the city of Frisco, Texas. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Robert Trainum. Joining me is Maher Maso of Frisco, Texas. Mr. Mayor, welcome to the program.
Robert, thank you. Glad to be here.
So let's talk for a few moments about Frisco, Texas, because I think it's important to put this in context. Yeah. You were telling me that back in 1992, one flashing light. Fast forward to today, it is a booming, not necessarily a metropolis, but it's
on its way. It's
on its way to. What is your secret to success?
Well, you know, several things. Partially, we're in the growth corridor of the Dallas. We're in the North Dallas area. North Texas itself is growing rapidly. But really, our claim to fame is education, schools. We have a lot of them, a lot of kids. We're trying to figure out what's in our water that's causing that many kids, but, you know, it's a very young community.
You know, that's a pillar, I think, that most people, especially new parents, that's the fundamental decision that they make is, I want to move to a community of two things. Number one, I want to make sure the taxes are low.
Sure. And
number two, I need to make sure that the educational system is solid and strong. And then thus in the process, it's almost like a domino effect in a good way. Yeah. When the families move in because of good education, they stay there, they pay taxes, they're law-abiding citizens. It's a perfect storm, if you will, in a good way.
Absolutely. And, you know, people move, as Robert, you said exactly right, the education and the jobs. Mm-hmm. And clearly, with our growth in the school district going from 5 schools in our main school district approximately 15 years ago to 56 today, we know we have the education part down. And then the jobs. We have a lot of corporate relocations, a lot of companies moving there. We're trying to get more office buildings.
So it's clearly an attractive place to live, mm-hmm. and also an attractive place to work. Let's talk for a few moments about the business aspect. Sure. Why do you think businesses are attracted to your section of the world, if you will? Yeah. Why?
Well, obviously, businesses want to be successful in what they do, and they want to choose areas of the country that help them get there. They want to hold them accountable, frankly, and we hold ourselves accountable. So low taxes. Our taxes are low compared to some other areas in the country. And they also look for places where they can find the right employees. I visit with a lot of companies. Education is part of that. They want a well-educated community. We're almost 60% of those 25 or over have 4-year degrees in our city. So it's very attractive for them from that perspective.
And for your fellow mayors and also obviously the constituents that are watching this program, not just in Frisco, Texas, but all across the country, what are your best practices? What is your secret to success that you would like to impart to your fellow mayors across the country?
Sure. One of the most difficult things for elected officials is to really think long-term. Mm-hmm. We talk about that a lot. Everybody discusses it. But, you know, you're up for election. You want to do things that make you look good today.
Sure.
The reality is to plan a city, to have a successful city, decisions you make should be 25, 30, 40 years out. And we're really focused on that in Frisco. What will we look like at build-out? We mm-hmm. know we'll be about 300,000 people. We're 130,000 today. 2000 census, we were 32,000. We didn't look at what was happening to us at that moment. We looked at what will the city look like at build-out.
There's a famous song, so you're thinking about tomorrow.
Thinking about tomorrow.
And in the few moments we have left, what does that mean? Does it mean that you're thinking about the infrastructure? You're thinking about, you mentioned the build-out. Are you thinking about where roads and so forth are going to be, not today, not tomorrow, but next year, 5, 10, 15 years from now?
Sure, and it really means different things. Sustainability is a key word, but mm-hmm. that means different things to different people. Mm-hmm. There's financial sustainability, there's structural sustainability. So we have a map of our city at build-out. We know what it will look like. And that takes a long time involving all the stakeholders. We make minor adjustments on the way, but we know what our city will look like at the end, financially and physically. So,
Mr. Mayor, we have about 10 seconds left. Very quickly, I assume you have lots of buy-in from your constituents. They know exactly what their city is going to look like 5, 10, 15 years from now.
Absolutely, and we involve them. They vote for us.
All right. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you, sir.
I really appreciate it.
I enjoy being here.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
And, of course, thank you for joining us for this edition of Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Robert Trainum. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you next time. Take care.